Right, we're on to episode 5 of Iconic Game Boy Tunes. 6 more tunes to go, 2 episodes to go. Getting exciting now. In at number 6, Nintendo World Cup. This music is fun and memorable and just bouncy fun, isn't it? We all like some bouncy fun. I really wanted to include this. This is one of my favourite games. I appreciate sometimes that football games are not maybe the most popular amongst retro video game enthusiasts, but I'm a big football fan and I do like my old retro games based on the beautiful game. Nintendo World Cup was a game I distinctly remember playing in the back of my parents' car on a long drive. But I basically have this memory that I actually played in a football tournament, and it was on the drive back. I played Nintendo World Cup for the first time, and I thought it was really strange because it was super physical, and I never really appreciated at the time just how great the characterization was. It's a really fun game, doing those super shots. It's really fun. It's totally worth your time if you want to play a retro football game that's a little bit odd. Sure, it's better on the NES, but this is a really good game. This is probably the best handheld football game, certainly until the PSP came out, I would imagine. Spectacular game. I played it on the NES. Cameroon is always the first rival. Daddy for the parrot. Does this go in the Clio? I'm not sure. It's the irony that I played this in the car. Makes me feel like it belongs in the car. These are all going on now. I know it ruins the suspense, but we're talking about my favourite games for one of my favourite systems now, so you're just going to have to live with it. That seemed weirdly confrontational, and I don't know why. In to the top 5. And in at 5, The Batman. Again, I love Batman. There are some great Batman games, and I think this game is superb. I can't actually get to the end of it because there's a really, really, really horrible side-scrolling shooting bit, and everyone who's played this game will know what I'm talking about. So after all the really cool platforming and shooting areas, which I can do, and it's challenging but great fun, absolutely love the layout. It reminds me a bit of Super Mario Land in that they do the tiny graphics, and I quite like the tiny graphics. But at the end of quite a long session of platforming, you get this flying and shooting bit, and at the end of that there's this boss, and it's just awful. Not awful, it's probably justifiable, but I just can't beat it. However, I still play this all the time. That's not an exaggeration. I really love this game. I had it as a kid and I love it now, and I am quite the platforming jumping connoisseur. The Goldberg Good Jumping Index is something that someday we need to publish as a YouTube series. I like good jumping, that's why I did 5 episodes on Love 2. This might have the best jumping that I've played in a platform game. They should call this game Tiny Batman. I love you, Tiny Batman, so small. As mentioned, this is going in the car. They all are now. Just accept it. Lean into it. Just outside the top 3, in at number 4, the iconic, possibly the most iconic Game Boy game of all time, Tetris. I'm not quite sure how you would even talk about Tetris now. I'll tell you how I'm going to talk about Tetris though. I was sat on a coach on a school trip, and my friend was playing Tetris, and we were sort of taking turns. And he did such a long session on Tetris where he was doing so well that I ripped the Game Boy out of his hands, and he just kept punching and punching my arms in fury. It really shows just how passionate people are about this game. It is addictive. It's quite the game, isn't it? I would strongly recommend you play the 25 line game type, because then everyone gets a turn So there, Dave. All these music pieces are nice, but I choose type C when I play this game. It is based on French Suite number 3 in B minor. I just happen to know that off the top of my head. No biggie. By Bach. Bach? Bach. 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 Johann Sebastian Bach. Iconic game. It is really hard to find things to say about Tetris, for God's sake. It's Tetris. I can't wait to jump into that top 3 because they are top notch. But this is a really fun list to make, and I definitely feel like revisiting Game Boy stuff more in the future. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you for episode 6 of 6, the top 3. Oh my goodness. The Star Wars Speeder music has already been and gone. So what on earth does that leave? The mind boggles. Bye.